What's up guys, this is Shan Heather, and in this video we are going to do a gaming performance test of Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra by playing few of the most high and heavy graphics game on the highest possible graphics setting. We will also monitor the battery performance and whether we are going to face any heating issue or not. So here we go. So these are the games we got today here on our Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. For this testing purpose, we have set the performance profile to a standard. The refresh rate is set to 120Hz. Right now the battery percentage is 66, CPU temperature is 27 degrees Celsius and the battery temperature is 34 degrees Celsius. So first of all, let's start with Injustice 2. So the graphics quality is really brilliant. And if you have a look on the FPS meter here, you can see that we are getting 120 FPS. The gameplay is very smooth and we are getting great amount of details here.
Let nature run its course.
So you can see that we are getting great amount of details. Everything is super nice and smooth, and during the gameplay we are constantly getting 120 FPS. So let's go back from here. Let's have a look on the battery status now. So the battery percentage moved to 65, CPU temperature is still 27 and the battery temperature is 35 degrees Celsius now. Now let's play the next game, and that's Call of Duty Mobile. So here in Call of Duty Mobile setting, you can see that we have downloaded the HD resource pack. Under the graphics setting, you can see by default very high is selected for the graphics quality and high for the frame rate. I can select the ultra frame rate but with low graphics quality. If I select max, then I can select the very high graphics quality. So the maximum FPS I will get is 60 on this combination of very high and max. And if I want 90 FPS, then I will have to select ultra with low graphics quality. So I'm going to play the game on both of these settings just to see how much FPS we are going to get. So first start with the very high graphics quality and max frame rate. So the graphics quality is brilliant. If you have a look on the gun here, we are getting great amount of details. The reflection on the body of the gun, the shadowing effect, the details we are getting on the ground, on the cross, once again the reflection of the light and the shadowing of the nearby soldiers. Great amount of details on everything. If you have a look on this fence here, it's super impressive, just too good.
Let's go, let's go. Hostile sensor gun in your AO.
So as you can see, we are getting 61 FPS here on the highest possible graphics setting.
Sentry gun has been destroyed. Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Be careful. Enemy swarm activated. Destroy enemy's hunter killer.
The graphics quality is brilliant. Once again, if you have a look on the gun here, how much detail we are getting on the scope itself, super impressive.
Heads up.
And we are constantly getting 60 FPS as well. No frame drops, no lagging, everything is nice and super smooth.
Swarm activated. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Heads up, team. UAV spotted. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed. Enemy SAM detected. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Friendly airstrike incoming. Friendly airstrike incoming. Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Destroy enemy SAM turret. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Friendly Wheelson has been deployed. Be careful. Enemy swarm activated. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed. Friendly airstrike incoming. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Hostile sentry gun in your AO. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed. Wheelson has been destroyed. Friendly airstrike incoming. Be advised, hostile VTOL inbound. Enemy sentry gun has been kill confirmed. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Swarm activated. Hunter killer has been destroyed. Enemy SAM detected. Destroy enemy VTOL.
So once again, you can see how much detail we are getting.
Sentry gun deployed.
Once again, if you have a look on this sentry gun here, great amount of details, the reflection of the light, the parts of the gun, it's so good.
Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted.
And we are constantly getting 60 FPS, as you can see.
Enemy swarm activated. Sentry gun ready to deploy. Hostile sentry gun in your AO. Be careful. Enemy swarm activated. Hostile VTOL inbound. Destroy enemy's hunter killer. Destroy enemy VTOL. Be advised, hostile VTOL inbound. We're failing. Sentry gun has been destroyed. Enemy SAM detected. Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Be careful. Enemy swarm activated. Destroy enemy VTOL. Swarm activated. Hunter killer has been destroyed. Enemy breeder spotted. Our hunter killer has been destroyed. Stealth chopper inbound. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed. Enemy airstrike incoming. Be careful. Enemy napalm has been deployed. Be careful. Stealth chopper has been destroyed. Targets in sight. Hostile VTOL inbound. Hostile sentry gun in your AO.
So you can see we are getting 60 FPS constantly with great amount of details, no frame drops, no lagging, super smooth gameplay.
Stealth chopper in orders. Friendly airstrike incoming. Enemy UAV spotted. Heads up. The enemy has deployed chopper gunner.
And here we go. So you can see I lost the battle, but the gameplay was super smooth. Once again, if you have a look at the graphics quality, the detailing we are getting, it's just amazing. So now I'm going to change the graphics quality. I'm going to select the ultra frame rate with low graphics quality, and let's play the game and let's see how much FPS we are going to get. So as you can see here now, we are getting 90 FPS. So this is the max FPS we will get on Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra while playing Call of Duty Mobile. 90 FPS with low graphics quality, and the graphics quality is still pretty solid. If you have a look on the detailings, we are getting slight blurry if you are going close to an object. Other than that, it's once again pretty solid. Everything is so good. The effects and all, you can see how good it is.
It's too close. Fight harder.
So once again, you can see we are getting 90 FPS and the graphics quality is very nice. Lots of detail if you have a look on the ground and all. It's so good. So I'm just going to leave it here. I'm not going to complete the game. And let's have a look on the battery status. So the battery percentage is 62 now. CPU temperature is still 27, so I think it's not changing at all. Battery temperature, and that's 34 degrees Celsius now. Now let's play the next game for today, and that's Asphalt 9. So here in the graphics setting of Asphalt 9, you can see we have selected the high graphics quality and 60 FPS. So let's play the game and let's see how much FPS we are going to get and how good the gameplay is going to be. So the graphics quality is brilliant. If you have a look on these cars here, also at the ground, and we are getting 60 FPS. So if you have a look on the ground, great amount of details we are getting, so good. And the gameplay is very smooth as well at 60 FPS. No frame drop, no lagging, everything is nice and smooth. While playing Asphalt 9, especially the graphics quality is super impressive. And we are constantly getting 60 FPS. And here we go. So everything was nice and super smooth while playing Asphalt 9 on Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and the graphics quality was brilliant and we were getting 60 FPS constantly. Now let's play Dead Trigger 2. So here you can see in the game setting of Dead Trigger 2, by default high graphics quality is selected and FPS at 60. I cannot select higher than 60 FPS even though this game supports up to 120 FPS. That means Dead Trigger 2 is not fully compatible with our Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, but maybe with a game update this FPS limit will be removed. Even if I go to the low graphics quality, you can see maximum FPS is still 60. So let's play the game and let's see how good it's going to be. So we are getting 60 FPS and you can see how great is the graphics quality. Lots of detail. If you have a look on the ground, the way the plants are moving, the grass is moving because of the wind. It's so good. Really great. And also if you have a look on the zombies here, we are getting good amount of details once again.
Hasta la vista, gentlemen. Next wave is on the stage! Let's wish them a shorter decomposition! So much drama!
So we are constantly getting 60 FPS, no frame drops, no lagging, and the graphics quality is brilliant.
What do we have here?
So the gameplay was really smooth. There was no lagging, no frame drops. The graphics quality was especially very nice and we were getting 60 FPS as expected. And now let's play the last game for today, and that's PUBG Mobile. So here in the graphics setting of PUBG Mobile, you can see by default HD is selected for the graphics quality and high for the frame rate. I can select HDR with ultra frame rate. I can also select Ultra HD with ultra frame rate. UHD is not available, and to get the extreme I will have to select the HDR graphics quality, because if I go to Ultra HD then the frame rate is going back to ultra and I'm not getting better than extreme FPS option. So let's play the game to see how much FPS we are going to get in both of these scenarios. So here you can see that we are getting 41 FPS and the graphics quality is really impressive. If you have a look on the ground, the reflection of the light and everything, it's so good. Also the shadowing effect of the characters, it's so nice. And if you have a look on the costume of the character here, you can see how much details we are getting, and the shadowing is really good. The reflection of the light from the shoulder pad and everything, great amount of detail if you have a look on the ground as well. And the FPS we are getting is 41. So we are constantly getting 41 FPS here on Ultra HD graphics and Ultra FPS. So once again you can see we are getting great amount of details, and the FPS we are getting is 41. I'm not a good PUBG player, so you will have to bear with me a bit. So there is no frame drop, no lagging, and we are constantly getting 40 FPS as you can see here. And the graphics quality is very impressive. Once again, if you have a look on the vehicle, great amount of details we are getting here as well. Now I'm going to select the HDR graphics quality with extreme frame rate, and let's see how much FPS we are going to get. So you can see that now we are getting 61 FPS, 20%, 20 FPS more we are getting now on our Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and the graphics quality is still brilliant because we just went down one level on the graphics quality here. Lots of detail in everything. It's so good, and it's very smooth as well at 60 FPS as you can see. So you can see once again we are getting 60 FPS and the graphics quality is really nice. We are getting lots of detail in everything. So as I said, I'm a bit of noob when it comes to PUBG Mobile, so you'll have to bear with me. I'm just going to leave it here, and now let's have a look on the battery status. So after playing all of these games for more than 1 hour, around 70 minutes, the battery percentage moved to 49, and the CPU temperature and the battery temperature is still at the same 27 and 34 degree Celsius respectively. So I think the widget is not working properly, but the good part is that the device is not hot at all. It is pretty much at the same temperature at which we have started playing the games. Only the frame is a bit warm, and I guess it is because of the holding the device continuously for like 70 minutes. But the gaming performance is really impressive for sure, because we were playing all of these games on the highest possible graphics setting. And everything is nice and smooth on our Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. So if you enjoyed watching this video, then give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notification for future uploads. And I'll see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.